Hey there. All right. So in this video today, we are focusing on make the decision and stick with it. Hey everyone, it's Kim Velez, Conscious Life and Success Coach, and I'm super excited to have you here with me today. So in this video, we are going to talk about why you need to make the commitment and decide that this is who you want to be, this is what you want to manifest, this is the reality that you choose to experience, and how that can really propel you into that reality. But before we do, if you feel like you need additional support, I have an online course, You Are the Prize. It's all about self-concept and self-love when it comes to relationships. I also have How to Manifest Your SP Back and Keep Them for Good online course. I have, different ways to work with me through email coaching, group Zoom coaching, one-on-one sessions, a paid Facebook group. Everything can be found below under the services. It's like a master list. You can just open it up and read more about this stuff and click on anything you're interested in to learn more. So let's talk about this, right? So we want to look at, I kind of always look back at my patterns in life, especially when it comes to my internal transformational process, and really looking at what propelled me, what really helped me stick something out, maybe more so than when before I wasn't sticking something out as much as I thought I was, right? Because we all go through this different layered and kind of process experience through this work. And one of the things that kind of hit me over the head the other day is, every time I say I'm fucking done, enough is enough, and I just get really fed up with myself because obviously I've created whatever it is that I don't want to experience, then that really I just become this new version of me that's this is just no longer acceptable. I'm literally going to do whatever it takes internally to keep focused on the story of who I am as well as what it is that I want to manifest. And every time I've done that, I definitely have had a significant breakthrough and manifested what I wanted. It made the process easier for me to stick to my mental diet, to stick with, focusing on whatever it was that I was inside my mind, because I already chose to be the version of me that the other way was unacceptable. And once I was clear about that and really owned that and claimed that version of me, then that's exactly why it became easier and a no-brainer. And every time I've done that, I don't go backwards. Not to say there isn't a moment here and there, because I am fucking human, we're gonna have moments, but it's really more about understanding that this new version of me just had a whole different outlook, a whole different experience. And internally, it was an easier process for me to, bust through that last limiting belief or bust through whatever victim state that I was subconsciously in that maybe I wasn't really aware of before, right? And this is what you want to do. It's just understanding that at some point, you just have to fucking make a decision and claim it, and it's really deciding, what do you want? When you look at your life, the things that you wanted, that you manifested, that are, as you deem big for yourself, you didn't give up on it. You didn't just say, oh, fuck it. If it's meant to be, I'll be, I'll be. I've never done that with anything in my life that I wanted. Things I didn't really care about, I would say that. But when it came to my businesses that I've run, I didn't just say, oh, if it's meant to be, I'll have my own private practice as a therapist. Oh, whatever. No, fuck that. What do I want to do? I want to be a therapist in private practice. Here's how many clients I want to work with. This is the way I want my schedule to look. And this is how I want to feel every day at my job. And this is the money that I want to make. And that was a story that I focused on. And that's the story that I manifested for myself. Then when I went into online coaching business, it was the same thing. I wasn't like, oh, well, whatever. If it's meant to be, it'll be. No, I want to help millions of people. I want to overcome all this shit myself and share my testimony through this and help others through the process. I want to master everyone as you pushed out and fucking break this shit, right? Once and for all. So I didn't just sit there passively and just oh, well, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Fuck that. If you want it, you fucking claim it and you own it. And then you focus your mind on that version of you and the story of whatever it is that you want. I think people, when they do things like that, and they're like, oh, if it's meant to be, it'll be, one, obviously they're not understanding their power as the operant power, right? But the other piece is that there's some fear there that it doesn't feel like it can really happen for them, that it's too far away. I've done that with money, with different levels of hitting financial abundance. If I felt like, oh, there's no way I can see myself, maybe, and again, this is not knowing, you're the operant power. This is way back in the days. If I couldn't even see myself hitting this certain number right now, anytime soon, then I'd be like, oh, that's what I want one day, but I'm okay with settling for this now. So I don't subscribe to that anymore, and I haven't for quite a while, and it's worked out very well for me. But this is the thing to do. This is, really getting sick of your old self, getting sick of your old thought patterns, getting sick of your old emotional patterns, getting sick of your old behavioral patterns, and really looking at, what do I want and who do I want to be in this process, And we all have to go through this, and everybody does it at different points because it's such an internal, personal experience and journey. And that's what the transformation is. It's saying, no more of the old, I'm only embracing the new. And we'll do that at certain levels, but at some point, when you're going through this process and you just keep manifesting the same bullshit, then you have to do something different. And by doing something different, it's, internally deciding something different and making the fucking commitment too. I used to smoke cigarettes when I was young. Like, I haven't smoked cigarettes since 1998, okay? So this is how long it is. But when I decided, I was sick of myself smoking, I was sick and tired of being this version of me. I didn't want to have this, cigarette fucking dictate my life every day and determine, cause me anxiety that I needed to take a smoke break and all this stupid shit that comes along with, being addicted to cigarettes, right? I decided enough is enough. This isn't working out for you anymore. You don't want it and you're not that person anymore. And I fucking claimed it and I own it. And I fucking stopped smoking in 1998 and I've never fucking smoked again. This is who you have to decide that you are. When I decided I'm ready to fucking master everyone as you pushed out, I fucking claimed that shit. And my reality shifted instantly. And I've had so many opportunities since then to really see everyone as you pushed out and really understand deeper my old subconscious beliefs that are still at play. And it took a couple mirrors in these last couple months of it reflecting the same messaging that it finally fucking hit me. And I got sick of my old shit and said, yo, fuck this. I got to reprogram this. This message keeps showing up. This mirror keeps reflecting this story to me. And made the fucking commitment that this is it. No matter what, I don't give a fuck what is done. I'm reprogramming this, and this is the core root of it for me, and I'm over it, and I've already overcome it. And that's the mindset that I accepted, and my reality fucking shifted. It shifted, and I became that version of me that the 3D just doesn't even fucking matter. And again, this is a process for everyone, but you really have to get sick of your shit, because at the end of the day, there's no one out there that's doing something on their own accord. You are the creator of your reality. You are responsible for what you bring into your existence, the versions of people you bring into your existence. And once you really understand how powerful self-concept is and that I am actually worthy of everything that I want, and you affirm that, it's easier to accept your mind's truth. Even though the 3D may not be reflecting it, it's easy to affirm for whatever it is that you want to manifest, especially with an SP, because when you feel worthy enough and you're in this self-concept of no more, victim state, no more that I'm not good enough to get what I want, no more rejected fucking version of me. This is the fucking version of me that's claiming this shit. Why? Because I'm fucking worthy of it. I'm deserving to have everything I fucking want. It's easier to accept the story in your mind, and to focus on the version of the reality that you desire because you feel worthy. You feel so connected to it. You feel that version of you that's in that reality. Most people are manifesting from a version of themselves where they still don't have what they want. And that's why the results end up really, really spotty. I know, I've been there a million times. So really kind of look at that, because you don't sustain what you want that way. And it's a lot of hot and cold and inconsistent. So decide what you want, fucking claim it, get tired of your old shit, and then do what you know you need to do to keep your mind and your mental diet on point, and that's it. And easier said than done some days, but this is the work. This is how you start really having your own personal breakthroughs and up-leveling into a new reality for yourself where you are this new version, and then you will see the change and shift, right? And you just keep going. This is how we just keep elevating, and this is how you really become a master manifester. Being a master manifester to me is someone who's overcome their old self, their old programming. So for me personally, I've shared a million times, my area of that is my self-concept in relationships. That's the one area that I have struggled with. The other areas I have nailed not perfect, but handled very well and not really worried about that. Once I'm over, which I already am overcome this, but I've cracked the fucking code in my own personal life. So like, oh my God, I'm like so excited for this new venture. So this is how I want you to start thinking for yourself, is that it isn't about, you know, it's really a master manifester is someone who overcomes their old thinking patterns. That's what it means. So if you're struggling with manifesting something that you really, really want for yourself, that means that you're not looking within enough and you're not sick of your old self yet, your old story yet, right? You still are struggling maybe with taking full responsibility and understanding your true power. And again, we've all been there, but this is the stuff you need to be aware of so you can start shifting and changing and start getting these breakthroughs and creating a reality that is actually what you want. All right, so I hope you found this video helpful. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.